Assalamu alaikum, this is Ahmed Ramadan with Muslim Network TV, and this is GTA Muslims Today. I'm standing here with the People's Party candidate for Toronto Centre, Nathen Mazri. Nathen, just a few questions for you.
Absolutely.
What made you get involved in politics?
Well, when Canada's in trouble and duty calls, young men should step up, and I think You're fighting a whole system. You're fighting a corrupt system. Everything has been exposed, especially with the younger generation on TikTok and social media, and so I believe that I'm doing what every Canadian should be doing, the issue is that we never knew about all this corruption, and it's all surfacing now, and we're waking up, and Canadians are sophisticated. And when is it enough? When is it #enough? And I think it's over. You need a fresh new party that can take over, that can give you your freedom back and respect to all nationalities and all races, no matter where you are. Canada wants to value you, but based also on merit. How can you improve Canada? How can it be better? What can you do for Canada? And this is the big question. The problem is there's mass immigration and there's lack of integration. This is the biggest issue. And so I think that's what we're facing here, especially Toronto. Canada's always been multicultural. Mm-hmm. We respect that, we love it. But not when theatrical wokeness takes over and propaganda and agendas. And so this is the big issue. That's what we're fighting for. You got a clean party, but the problem is we keep re-electing the old parties back into the government, and you're going to get the same result. And I think, as I said, #enough.
So you actually pretty much touched on this, but I wanted to see if you wanted to add anything. Why the People's Party of Canada? Why is that the party?
Because every single policy is so relatable. It is policies that I speak to my buddies at the gym. It is policies that you speak at the workspace. It is policies that you speak on social media about, that you wish there was such a policy, that you wish there was someone would abolish the carbon tax. Because I believe climate change alarmism is a scam. I truly believe that. The last thing the Canadians need is more burden on their shoulders. A mother that is left at the end of the month with only $300 in her bank account to feed 3 children, why is she left with $300 in her bank account in the first place? And so that's what angers me is injustice and corruption. And I feel someone has to do something. I came from a far left occupation and background. All of a sudden, you find me in People's Party. People ask me, "What are you doing?" Well, because I'm doing what's right. That's what I'm doing. I feel it, and I hope it resonates with people. The mainstream media, they don't want us there, and we all know they're subsidized by the Liberal Party. They don't want us there. They're threatened on X. We're all over X. It's also sad to see Toronto today. They just took out my photo. I'm one of the candidates for Toronto Centre, and they didn't put my photo up there. I think I got a beautiful photo. I don't know. I got good hair. And so it's sad. I edited it, and it's on my Instagram. You'll see that's how the photo should look like. And she just put a little, Catherine Main, her name is, a biased journalist that put a little bio about me. I have great accomplishments. And all she was talking about how I wanted the undocumented out of Canada. Well, yes, we don't want. You don't want fake immigrants here. That's a big problem. Crimes. Look at the crime. We're worse than New York.
So just a couple of more questions for you. You're obviously running in Toronto Centre, which is one of the most diverse communities, I would say, maybe in North America.
You're right.
What are some of the reactions that you're getting for the policies that you are putting forward?
First of all, people do want to see a pause on mass immigration, and then we're going to bring it back to 100,000 to 150,000 a year, and I think this is the big thing that you're getting, because mass immigration is affecting rent, and everyone wants lower rent. This is a huge issue in Toronto. Everyone wants lower rent, and and we know what causes lower rent. You have the foreign non-residents that come and buy. You have the mass immigration. That all increases rent. And so we have to control all these factors. We're not against multiculturalism. Absolutely not. First Nation, how beautiful. Where do you get that in Canada? First Nation in Canada. It's so multicultural. And so I believe that they just need to take their time to research the platform. That's all.
So my last question to you is, and actually when we spoke to Maxime, he highlighted this very well. Is you spoke a little bit about immigration and some of the other policies, but looking towards maybe the the higher ups like businesses and banks and stuff that have recorded some massive profits recently. What does your platform and your party say about that?
So regarding
The cost
corruption.
of living that's going on, and a lot of people are struggling while some businesses are making record profits, like banks and other businesses, right?
Well, first of all, I think in terms of cost of living, there are many factors that affect cost of living, and you got, especially the grocery stores, price gouging. There should be a ceiling price for this, and so I think what's great about PPC, it has a huge platform. Every single policy it affects cost of living. It's not just one thing. It's a melange of quite a few policies and platforms. I wish I can go through them in 1 hour with you.
Maybe we'll get another chance
I'd love
in the
to.
future.
I wish
when
I
it's
can
a little bit
expand
warmer
more
and
on
we
it.
could sit
Please,
down,
yes.
because we have a lot of
Because I believe
ideas.
it's not just inflation; it's greedflation. What you're talking about is greedflation.
Yeah, and I think people would love to hear more of what you have to say. But Nathen, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. See you. Bye bye.
And thank you. This is Ahmed Ramadan signing off. Again, we're bringing you special election coverage this session. Please let us know some of the issues that you are coming across and that matter to you so we can cover them as well. Please like and subscribe. And this is me signing off. Salam alaikum.
Camera, I'll be shivering.